Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you the Metal Master jugs if you bought a kit or how to work on them. If you bought a kit, the kit's going to come with everything here. It's going to be a pump, your hoses, your brackets, some Velcro, and a Dobro cat fitting kit. Now, the first thing you need to do is in your pump, there's a bag. Dump it out. You should have a clamp and bolts. And then your Dobro fittings. Dump it out. And you're going to have all your fittings. Now, first thing I do is I mount the pump. You get these pumps right from Hobby King. This is how they come. I put the hose to the bottom, put the screw in from this side, and the threads out towards the pump. Find the hole, and then put the little nut on, lock nut, and we bolt the pump on. This is for you guys that want to save a little money. You can buy them all together, but if you feel like tinkering, you got plenty of time, do them yourself. Save a little money. You can get these jugs at they're the Scepter jug now. You do have to have the Scepter jug. You got to make sure that it is a Scepter for it to fit right. But you can get them at Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, those places. Everything is CNC here, so all the little holes line up. And once you get the pump on, I'm trying to put that nut on backwards. It's a lock nut. Big dummy. Now, I like these little battery operated screwdrivers. Makes life a lot easier. This will be a 2.5 gallon kit. But the 1.5 or 1.25 is the same. Okay, we got the pump on. Now, the Velcro sticky. Make sure you clean this off really well. They're a little already been punched. So make sure you clean it off with some cleaner or some alcohol or something. Get that clean so it'll stick. And then the loop. This is for your battery, and this will hold your battery on. Put your loop through. Then what I do is put my wires through, and I clip them right back on the Velcro so I don't lose them. And then that's ready. Now, you went to the store and you got your Scepter jug. I take this one label off. It still has everything written on the side. Take the lid off. And then right here on your spout, you'll have a gasket. Remove that gasket. I usually throw it in right away. Now, the gasket will go on your lid, your aluminum top. It's all been pre-punched. Holes already in it to the perfect size, and work these gaskets on, and when you got them on, it'll be perfectly on this side and perfectly on that side. Now take your Dobro fittings, put the nut on one just enough where you can start to see the threads, put it on, put the other nut on the other side. Now this will be your pickup. or the clunk side that goes into the tank. Snug them up. These are nice Dobro fittings. So what I do is just eliminate everything that you don't have to hunt and search. You're going to get everything right in the kit. Put the other one on, the other bolt. But it just saves you money. I mean, it saves me from having to do this. It's just labor, and then where I don't have to buy the pump too. Snug it up. Okay. Now in here, your hoses, you're going to find 3 pieces. You want the smallest one. It's about 1 inch smaller. It's going to go on for the clunk. Push it on and push it up nice and tight all the way to the top. Work it on. They're barbed, so they'll be good. You got an aluminum clunk. Is the one I use. Now Dobro gives you a plastic one if you're fine with that. It's got a screen too, but this has got a screen and you can remove it. And I like using the aluminum ones that come with a pump because they're more they're just more weight on them. Okay, so now get you a screwdriver, a straight screwdriver. I'm gonna fly in here. Put it under the lid and start popping it up. These are like these little snap clips. And once you get it up some, you just screw off. This is the nice thing about these. I try to make these affordable and reasonable. All right, now if you got a brand new one and you're not changing the pump or whatever here, if you got a new one, they got 2 little knobs that you're going to need to just take your knife and slice them off. Now on your aluminum kit, you're going to see these 2 notches here. That's what these 2 notches are for. They fit right on around those notches. And by cutting those clips off, it's going to allow this to go tighter. Then you just put this back on. Line your thumb up to the top, and you can see those 2 clips in there. And take a screwdriver and just push them back down around that bottom lip. There's a little lip. You're not going to break this. Just push it down nice and hard, and you can hear them snap back in place. And you want to take your time here and get them right, because this is what's holding this jug on. This bracket on this, they're not glued. This is what holds it on nice and snug. You can hear them snap when you get them back in place. There you go. So nice and tight, clean. Alright, and then you put your clunk in and your cap back on. I like putting the outlet on this side, and then you can just snug this down so it gets tight, nice seal. Then you get the other small one and put it on the inside, fitting on the pump. Make sure it's up nice and tight. Run it up to the top. Slide it on, nice and tight. And then you take your long one. You got a Dobro fitting here that's for your fill. Slide it on the one end, so it's like half and half. The reason you don't want to slide this one all the way in is so when you go to your plane, it'll seal good around that one, and you won't have to hold it. Tip it up, put it on the top bracket. Really doesn't matter here, just a matter of when you reverse and forward is going to be backwards. But it'll work either way. This is just the way I do them. Then I loop it through and put it in here, and you're done. You're ready to go. Now, And if you were going to change the pump, you just do the opposite. You take the cap off, you pry that back up, and you can take this aluminum piece back off. So that's how you put your kit together. Now what I do too on mine is I solder whatever battery plug you're going to be using right on the pump and do away with the alligator clips. And then you can also make an extension with the same plug on it. If you want to go, say you don't want to use a LiPo and you want to go to a field box, it'll do the same thing. So that's your choice. And the reason why I don't put the plugs on it is just there's so many different types of plugs and batteries that I would have to have so much different stock. And it's just as easy for you guys to get the batteries, whatever batteries you're using. I get the Lebem, the 3-cell, right from Hobby King, 2200. I can get this battery like for $6 or $7. It's just a cheap battery, but it'll run it for months without having to charge it. So that's a quick video of how to put the electric pumps together. Now, if you're doing them yourself and you're buying the pump, the only difference is you're not going to get that nice little neat Metal Masters RC sticker. But if you got the time, you feel like putting it together and you want to save a little money, I don't blame you. So thanks for watching, guys.